Hey guys, I thought I'll share with you today my movie ticket stub collection. Uh, I like to collect everything. I don't like to throw anything away, and I managed to hold on to my movie ticket stubs. They go back as far as 1992. I wish I would have saved my movie ticket stubs before that, like from like the mid 80s up to 1999. Unfortunately, they only start to 1992, and I managed to hold on to them. I moved, oh God, 3 times since, and I still have them. Here's the pile from 1992. I think this one says 1992 or 1991. I'm not sure, because some of the dates are fading. And this one's from Wayne's World. Maybe this could have been 91. I'm not sure, but it says 91 or 92 on there. And then, like I said, this is Wayne's World. This we went to go see at 12. What was the time? 7:20 in the evening. And then this one is Encino Man, also from 1992. This one I can't make out the date at all. It's totally faded, but it's for Raising Cain, and I think this came out around 1992 as well. Could have been 1991. Raising Cain. And then this one, Sister Act. This one I think says 92 on there. Single White Female, 1992. That was a good movie. I liked that movie. That was a great movie. I used to have that. I used to own that on VHS. I don't think I have it anymore because a lot of my VHS movies was left behind in the move. But I used to have it on VHS. And I also liked Sister Act as well. And I heard that they're making a new Sister Act. They're like a Sister Act 3 or something like that. But I heard I forgot the actress's name, but one of the most popular actresses in that movie that played like the lead actress. Well, Whoopi Goldberg was the lead actress, but the second lead actress that played the nun, I think she was the brunette or a redhead. I'm not sure, but I heard that she's not going to be in it, which is unfortunate because I think that she made the movie, and so do a lot of people. I mean, I think the movie wouldn't have been the same if she wasn't in it. So I'm not too excited to see the new Sister Act movie then. And this one, Dracula. Oh, it just says Dracula. I think this is Bram Stoker's Dracula from 1992. I remember I went with my best friend and her boyfriend, and I remember that she didn't like it, and we left early during the movie. We didn't finish it. But I did see it again since then, since I never finished it in the theater because she wanted to leave early. I used to have this also on VHS. I'm not sure if I still have it or not, because some of my movies I did manage to bring with me, but some not. And I've seen it all the way through now, I think twice, and then half at the theater. So I've seen this movie like 2.5 times now. I think it's average. I don't love it. It's not one of my favorite movies, which is weird because I like vampire movies. But I don't know. It wasn't really my style. I guess the way that Dracula looked, you know, like the old style Dracula. And so yeah, I think it's just average. It's not one of my favorite movies. But I definitely wouldn't have walked out of the theater though. I would have stayed and watched it. Then Wayne's World, 1992. Mo Money with Damon Wayans. That was a good movie too. I like Damon Wayans. I remember him from In Living Color, where he played Homie the Clown. I used to watch In Living Color too. And then Unlawful Entry, another movie that I used to have on VHS. And I don't know if you guys heard or not. I'm sure most of you guys heard that Ray Liotta, he passed away recently. I forgot what his cause of death was. I don't remember, but I think he was diabetic because he did those diabetic commercials. So I'm not sure if he passed away from diabetes or not. I don't remember. And that was a good like thriller suspense movie, Unlawful Entry. A lot of these movies I had on VHS. Okay, now we're starting to 1993. This is So I Married an Ex-Murderer with Mike Myers. And then Made in America with Whoopi Goldberg and Ted Danson. I didn't care for that movie. And then Hard Target. I like that movie. I used to be a huge I used to be a huge Jean-Claude Van Damme fan. I mean, I used to watch all of his movies back in the 80s and early 90s, and I've seen several of them, like, many times. I think one of the ones I saw the most was Nowhere to Run. I recently again saw it on TV. It was playing on TV maybe like 3 years ago, and I watched it again on TV. I think I saw Nowhere to Run probably, I don't know, 3 times at least. And I've seen, like I said, most of his movies at least twice. And then Jason Goes to Hell, 1993. The Friday the 13th movies are some of my favorite horror movies, and Jason Voorhees, along with Michael Myers, are my 2 favorite like killers. But unfortunately, Jason Goes to Hell was like bad, which is surprising because I like most of the Friday the 13th films, and I even gave this movie another chance. In fact, I saw it 3 times total over the years, once at the theater and then twice later on, and I still don't like it. So yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to watch it again. I think 3 times was enough. True Romance with Christian Slater, 1993 again. Didn't care for this movie. I'm not a huge Christian Slater fan. I mean, he's okay. I loved Untamed Heart. I'm going to say that. Untamed Heart. I'm not big on romance movies, but Untamed Heart I think is my favorite romance movie. I've seen that one like 3 times. I think I've seen Untamed Heart. Calendar Girl, I don't even remember this movie, guys. If you remember who starred in this and what it was about, leave me a comment below, because I don't even remember this movie. Obviously, it wasn't very memorable, and I didn't like it if I don't remember it. Son-in-Law, love this movie, love Pauly Shore. I used to have this on VHS as well. I used to have Encino Man and almost a lot of Pauly Shore's movies on VHS. I had Jury Duty, Encino Man, Son-in-Law. And then the last one from 1993 is another, what is this? I don't know what this one says on here. Maybe I'll go back to it later and I'll figure it out. Okay, we'll go to 1994 now. In the Army Now, another Pauly Shore movie. I also had that one on VHS as well. 4 Weddings and a Funeral. Don't remember much about it. I just remembered that I don't like it, but otherwise I don't remember much about it at all. I think that was with Hugh Grant, right? I'm not sure. I think it was with Hugh Grant. And figures, if it is with Hugh Grant, I don't like Hugh Grant, so yeah, I'm not surprised I didn't like this movie. Greedy. Don't remember what this movie was about either. Let me know below who starred in it and what it was about. Again, these are all from 1994. Wolf with Jack Nicholson and I think Michelle Pfeiffer. Interview with the Vampire. I really liked that movie. It's one of my favorite vampire movies, with Tom Cruise and what the heck was the other guy? Brad Pitt. Terminal Velocity. Don't remember much about it at all. I guess I didn't like it. I don't even remember who was in it. Was it Emilio Estevez, I think maybe was in it? Maybe not. I'm not sure. But I know that I didn't like it since I can't remember anything about it. The Lion King. Not a huge Disney fan, but that is one of the Disney movies that I like better than the rest. I like The Lion King. Time Cop, another Van Damme movie, but this one's not one of my favorites by him. This is not one of my favorite Van Damme movies. It was just average or below average. My Father the Hero. I love this movie, and I like that French actor Gerard Depardieu. I used to have this movie on VHS as well. Mrs. Doubtfire, great movie. Dumb and Dumber, really, really funny movie. And I'm not a big Jim Carrey fan at all. But this movie by him I did like. Like, I don't like The Mask, when The Mask was huge, and Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. I'm not into that kind of into his humor. I didn't like those 2 movies at all, but I did love Dumb and Dumber. Next we'll go to 1995. Bad Boys, one of my all-time favorite movies. I must have seen this movie, I don't know how many times I've seen Bad Boys. 3 or 4 times. 3 times minimum. Once at the theater and then 2 or 3 times at home. So I've seen it 3 times or 4. Jury Duty, another Pauly Shore movie which I liked, but not as I didn't like it as much as his other movies though, but it was still okay. In the Mouth of Madness, don't remember much about this movie. I just remember that I didn't like it. I forgot about that movie, totally forgot about In the Mouth of Madness. Village of the Damned, didn't really care for it. I think that's a Stephen King movie. Stephen King, I like some of his movies and some I don't. I would say more than half of his movies I don't like, and the ones I do like are usually his earlier stuff, like Carrie and Pet Sematary and Cujo, and I forgot which some of my other ones are my favorite by him. But yeah, it's hit or miss with me with him. More than, like I said, more than half of his movies I don't like, and the ones I do like are his earlier stuff. Dangerous Minds, that was a really good movie, and great soundtrack. And Coolio did that song for the movie, and sadly he passed away this year. And I loved Coolio's music too. Forget Paris. I forgot this movie. Forget Paris. I forgot this movie. I don't even remember nothing about this movie. I don't remember the title. I don't remember anything about it, what it was about, who was in it. Was it like a romance? It sounds like it was a romance. Let me know below. Like I said, I'm not a big, I really don't like romance movies, so maybe that's why I don't remember it. Street Fighter, another Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. Wasn't a good movie. I loved the video game. I used to play the video game with my brother growing up, but yeah, the movie wasn't good. Clueless, average. I didn't hate it, and I didn't like it a lot either. One time viewing was enough for me. I think I saw it another time. I saw it over the years. I saw it at home again, because I haven't seen it since the theater, and I thought I'd rewatch it. I'm not sure if I rented it when I saw it the second time or I watched it on TV. What is this one? Oh, The Tie That Binds. I remember the title but don't remember the movie. I don't remember anything about the movie or who starred in it or anything. The Tie That Binds, 1995. And Tommy Boy. Loved Chris Farley. I only watched Saturday Night Live at that time just for Chris Farley's skits. He was so funny. He was one of my favorite comedians. At the time, it was him and John Candy, which passed away before 1995, and Chris Farley. Now we're going to 1996. I don't know if I saved all my ticket stubs from 1996 or what, but I only have one. This one's Jingle All the Way. I think that was with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now we're going to 1997. I only have one ticket stub from 1997. This is Vegas Vacation. And then one from 1998, which is the Psycho remake, which was just meh. Meh is all I can say. It was bland. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't great. It was just meh. It was okay. Again, as usual, remakes 90% of the time, not 100%. Maybe there's one or maybe two that was as good, but 90% of the time they're not as good as the original. Even if they are good, they're not as good as the original one. And then I don't have any other ones. I don't have any from 1999 or 2000 or 2001. So now we go to 2002. Only one from 2002, Crocodile Hunter with Steve Irwin, and I was a huge Steve Irwin fan, and it was really sad when he passed away. I think his celebrity death was the saddest to me by far. Crocodile Hunter. I saw this with my brother. Me and my brother went, just us two, and we saw it because my brother is a big Crocodile Hunter fan too, from 2002. And then that's it from 2002, and then we go to 2003, and I have Freddy versus Jason. And this is the only one from 2003. And then here, these guys, then all of a sudden, at these two different movie theaters, they started not putting the date, the full date, I mean the year. They just put the month and the day, but not the year. So I don't know what year this was in. It's New Nightmare, I guess Freddy's New Nightmare, from October 15th. 7:40 p.m. but it doesn't say the year on here, so I forgot what I don't know what year Freddy's New Nightmare came out. Let me know if you guys know below, because I'm too lazy to look it up. And then another one without the year on here, Hideaway. Don't remember this movie, must have not liked it that much. Just says March 4th, no year, Hideaway. And then Billy Madison, February 25th, no year. So yeah, guys, pretty weird, huh? Only several of these years, 4 of these years, I only have one ticket stub. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. There's only 4 ticket stub, one for each year, for these 4 years here. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching this video, even though it was kind of long and kind of boring. Talk to you later. Bye.